that works. So make your practice your own. So I think we will officially get started now. So if you're following me in the chair, and again, for those of you that got on late, if there's anything anybody needs, give me a shout out. And I just want to give a shout out to Kathy and the library once again, Haverstraw King's Daughter Library. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always hosting us every single solitary week. We are so, so grateful and so appreciative for this time. It's been a blessing and a gift. I know for me, for sure. So settling in with our feet, if you're in the chair, and then making that nice connection to the seat, the chair seat and your seat. And then if you want to lean against the back of the chair, you can. And if you want to sit a little bit away, that's nice too. But wherever we are, we want to always make this connection around the navel center. So let's really highlight that kind of drawing in of the navel center. So pulling it in just slightly so we activate it. But then within that activation, we want to just relax it a drop so that we're not tense, because tension is not great for us, as we say. And we do yoga to relax our tension. And so from there, we're going to lengthen right through the spine, all the way up to our shoulders and collarbones. And from here, we're going to spread out. We're going to get nice and wide and broad. And we're going to relax through our shoulders. And let's really lift up through the crown. So it doesn't mean that we want to jut our chin forward. We want to keep our chin nice and neutral. We truly want to feel that little imaginary string, just elongating us a drop more. These are very subtle, small little movements that have extreme, wonderful benefits, as we know. So once we gather our posture and our alignment, which is critical, we're going to seal it in with a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. And the mouth can be open or closed. So do what feels best for you. Same with the eyes. Do what feels organic and comfortable for you. So we begin comfortable. Big breath in. Please follow your rhythm, because I'm always interjecting with instructions. So lots of breath in. Good. Lots of breath out. And so we want to think about today that little sand, the sand in the hourglass, how the sand slowly, it all starts from the top. And imagine that all of that energy is swirling in our head. And little by little, those little tiny blades of sand start to come through that tiny little space. And little by little, they start to accumulate and pile up down below, representing our grounding energy, our stabilizing energy. So feeling that same thing, that sand in the hourglass, each exhale, we're allowing the sand to release even more, right? There's no interruptions. It continues to flow all the way to the base. Let's take 3 more full deep breaths, just really imagining stabilizing our thoughts, grounding our energy, connecting our physical body. We are present. Let's seal that in with one more big deep breath in. as we exhale, we allow more sand to drain from the top, more craziness to drain from our mind, our thoughts, through our physical body, all the way down and out into the earth, allowing us to feel steady and stable in our seat. And from here, pause. Take a moment to really notice that simple little exercise, how amazingly valuable it is. And so let's take the hands and press them together at the heart center. And we're going to breathe in. We're going to open the arms big and wide, right? Offering our hug. Extending and expanding across the body. And then exhale, bringing the palms one on top of the other, right into the heart center, and the chin softens. Inhale, we're going to open big and wide. Remember which palm is on top. As we exhale, one palm on top of the other, connecting us. Breathing in, open and fill. Exhale, pulling it into center. Inhaling, opening out, filling up. And pulling it right back into the center place. And inhale, open out. Exhale, draw in. And hold it here. And take a little pause. Notice how you feel internally. Notice these amazing subtle shifts that, wow, even in these first few moments, have been so incredibly beneficial. And so let's send some of it out and share it, sending light and hope and strength and faith. Full breath in. And deep breath out. And inhaling, taking that same breath now and bringing it into our movement, reaching the arms down, around, stopping halfway, or taking them higher. And now exhale. So it's a little bit like a snow angel without the snow, right? We're in our imaginary snow. And so do what you can. And you know me, I always think starting small and then going bigger is the way to go, right? Which is exactly opposite of what our nature is and where we're always pushed into to force into things. And I'm here to guide you into something that's much more gentle, much more beneficial right now. A real calling for the mind and the body to do and create a beautiful refresh, restore, and rebuild through our practice. Breathing in. Exhale. And just one more like that. Breathing in, taking the arms wherever they reach comfortably. Exhale, out around. And releasing down. Take a moment for a nice deep full breath in. And a long deep breath out. And reaching the arms out, around and up. As we exhale, we're going to pull down through our imaginary pulleys. We're going to pull down so the elbows hug in. We're going to turn our palms forward. We're going to open our hands and we're going to press and push gently into our imaginary wall. We're going to inhale, open out, pressing into our imaginary side walls and circling the wrists. 1. Keeping that strong belly, and maybe even adding on now, maybe that little Kegel energy, and reversing the wrists now. But if that feels like too much to concentrate on, just focus on the breath and this gentle movement while holding the arms up. Last one, not easy. Extend the arms. Exhale, lower slowly down. Pause, big breath in, fill up. Big breath out. And reaching the arms out, around and up. As we exhale, 2 pulleys down, really moving through that imaginary resistance, that honey. Turn deliberately. So we're rotating through the forearms. Open the hands and press into your imaginary wall so we're strong and straight without being locked and rigid. And that's really important, that distinction. Open the arms big and wide, right? We're pressing between our imaginary wall here. And now let's reach the fingers down. Let's reach the fingers up. Reach the fingers down. One more like that. Reach up. And let's lower the arms all the way down, either arms by our side or hands on our lap. Full breath in. So notice each cycle, how much different our breathing is. What the heck is happening? Wow. So one more time like this, breathing in. Good. So nice and slowly. And we know when the arms are lifted, it's unbelievable what it does for the rib cage, for moving and regulating our lymphatic system, for helping with digestion, breathing, immune. I could keep going. Let's stretch those arms. Press into your imaginary wall. So look at my spine. It's straight without being rigid. And so that's really important. And now open those arms up. The spine stays tall. We're nice and integrated and connected here. So we're not slouching and we're not leaning forward. We're right in the middle, Goldilocks, right? Just right position. And now we're going to take 3 big circles with the whole arm. 1. Do what you can. We are mindful of what's happening in the shoulders. Good. Breathing in. And we're going to lower down, breathing out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Breathing in, reaching the arms out and up. Side bend to the left, the right arm lifts, or variations, arm out, hand to hip, right? Lots of choices. If you need to modify, and it doesn't matter what the reason is, we need to modify, and that's what it is. And we do it so that we can get so much from our practice. And breathing in. Exhale, opposite side, either arm lifted or arm out, hand to hip, and you can start here and gradually take it up, right? So you're in charge. We're opening up deeply through the side body. So there's a lot of attention and awareness today. Immune, lung, breathing, gut, upper body, and breathing in. As we exhale, half fold. Inhale, press into your feet. We're going to come up nice and strong through the spine, either arms lift or not. And exhale now. We're going to take a little twist to the left. So you can start smaller with the hand down. You can hold your chair. You can have the hand on the same side or cross it over. Option to hook your arm. Know that that's deeper. Full breath in. Full breath out. And now from here, we're going to take this right elbow and we're going to lean a little bit towards that right thigh. You can even let it rest on it, but we're not dumping into it. We're just using it as a tiny little anchor. And now we're going to take that back arm and we're going to reach it up and over. So wow, we're getting a little bit of a side bend with a twist. So make sure that whatever we're doing feels good for your body. 2 more breaths here. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more big breath in. Exhale fully. Nice and slowly. This elbow now, the right elbow is going to hug in. And now we're going to come right into this little hug position from here. So the left arm is wrapping over the right. We're going to relax our shoulders. We're going to let our chin soften. Breathe deep from the base of the neck all the way through the spine, right between the shoulder blades. You may feel it even deeper, but keep it nice and safe. Full breath in. Full breath out. As if we're letting go of the weight of the world on our shoulders, just releasing any heaviness around and across the top of the shoulders, upper back and neck. And now nice and slowly, as if we're peeling an onion, super slowly, we open big and wide. Good, amazing. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Notice this nice breath and reaching the arms all the way up if that's available. And now we're going to take that twist to the right. So either the hand down or the arm hooks. Remember, we can have an open twist, same hand to knee, or crossing it over. So all these little different variations create ultimately the same benefit, but they offer us options so that everything is available for us. Whatever is going on with us, there's a way. Full breath in. Full breath out. And 1 more here. Full breath in. Exhale deeply. And then nice and slowly, we're gonna reach this elbow down. And remember, it's just a little kickstand. And either hand on the hip or out or up. Do what feels best for you. So it's this little bendy twist. Head can look down or out. So do the best you can with what you feel today. Where can you open more? Where do you need to dial back? Respecting and honoring whatever is happening. And 1 more big breath in here. And a nice big breath in. And as we exhale, as we start to come up, we're going to start to create that little hug or wrap. Now the right arm wraps over the left. Settle your shoulders. Settle your spine so it's long and tall, but we're not tense or crunched anywhere. And now let the chin just soften towards the chest, just enough to feel that nice line from the base of the neck all the way to the base of the center of the spine, all the way down to the base of the spine. And one more deeper, fuller breath in. Deeper, fuller breath out. And nice and slowly, we're going to peel our onion, opening big and wide. Inhale, wow. Exhale. Let's lower the arms down, pausing, arms by your side or hands grounded. Full deep breath in. Long deep breath out. And sitting nice and tall, maybe we're going to widen the legs a little if that feels safe and good for you. So maybe as wide as your chair, but no wider. Keep that energy through our core cylinder, especially around the navel center, so that we're nice and level and even through our pelvis and low back. And sitting up nice and tall, full breath in. And as we exhale, nice and slowly, we're going to start to move through these nice, even, watery, warm circles, breathing in and breathing out. And I want you to notice, is your circle full? Is your circle moving in all the directions equally? Are there any bumps along the road or ridges in the road that we need to attend to? And how do we do that? What do? We just linger there and maybe take a few conscious breaths in that space, or maybe we just take little tiny movements in and out of that little area so we don't make a complete circle right away. And now let's start to take it the other way. So we always want the body to feel safe, because we know that it only opens truly when it feels safe to do so. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And let's just take one more here. Breathing in. Just releasing out any tension, any tightness, any holding or old injuries that have really stiffened up the area. Be gentle and kind as we infuse breath and warmth into that area. Let's sit up tall and pause. Full breath in. And deep breath out. And adjusting your seat if you need to. We're going to draw the left knee into the chest. Big breath in. We're going to open it out. We're going to bring it back to center. Inhale. We're going to extend it out. Extend through that heel. If you like to put it on something, if it's hard to reach the ground or you're dealing with any kind of a limitation, then support it. Why not? Good, I'm using my block today. And now circle the ankle. 1, 2, and 3. And circle opposite. So we really get into the whole body today. Nice little refresh and reset and rebuilding. Holding here, full breath in. We're going to lift the leg, draw it in, Take that right arm up, full breath in. You can release this hand if you want to, or hold on to it. Give yourself more support. Full breath in. As you exhale, arms slowly lowers in slow motion. And the leg follows. Full breath in. Deep breath out. So if you're using the block, we'll take it to the other side. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to breathe in. We're going to bring that right thigh towards us. So giving ourselves a nice big squeeze in. Full breath in. We're going to open that leg out. So it doesn't matter how much. And take it back to center. And extending that leg out, straight but not locked, no forcing. Slowly, we're going to lower it down. And now we're just going to circle the ankles. So while you guys are doing that, I'm just going to get my music back going. Full breath in, stay with the breathing. Good. And if you're ready, circling opposite. Good, and pausing here, press through that heel and ball. Sit tall, connect to that strong center. Inhale, lift the leg, feel that moment. If we could be here all day, thank God we're not going to be. And then drawing it in. And notice now, what are we using to hold this leg here? Because if you want to, we'll reach that left arm up and reach that right arm down. So we really feel internally, what do we need here to pull up and hang on to keep us sitting so straight with this leg lifted. It doesn't matter how high, but wow, wow, wow. Big breath in, one more. And then so slowly we're coming out of everything because that really raises our mindfulness. Taking our time and lowering, full deep breath in, full deep breath out. And from here, we're going to make our way up to standing. So I'm just going to move my device back a little drop so that you guys can see me perfectly. I don't know if you want to use your block and have it handy, make sure it is. So I always love to have the chair handy for balance, or a wall or a post. You know, I'm always about support. And then once we've starting to master it, then we let go of the support. So it's really amazing how we continue to progress the more we practice it. So grounding down through both feet, we're going to shift. Make sure that when you shift your weight, this right leg feels nice and solid, connecting to that core cylinder. We're going to take left thigh up a little bit, coming on to the toes. And so we're going to breathe in. We're going to open out to tree. And breathing in, coming back down. Breathing in, we're going to open tree. And if you want, you can have hands to hips if you don't want to hold on. And back to on the toe. Breathing in, tree pose. And coming back to standing on the toes. A little wobbly through these transitions. So setting up now for tree. It can be low or higher. Do what feels best for you. So it can be very wobbly to be on this awkward foot like this. So, and this gives us a nice lesson that when we're challenged in life, we're challenged here in yoga, what do we do to help us combat this instability, this wobbliness? We focus inward on the breathing. We connect to our center. We focus on the present. We quiet our mind through the connection of the breath. And then we take those nice big 3 clear breaths that really change the whole picture on how we feel internally. Let's start to bring that knee forward. And we are back onto 2 feet. Wow, that was a big strengthener for that standing leg. And just a reminder, come out of something whenever you need it if you fatigue, and then just come right back to it whenever you're ready. So standing nice and tall, grounding down. We're going to give this left leg the heads up now. Hold on if you need to. And onto the toes. And this is where you can stay and always stay. If you're moving onward, we're rolling this knee open. We're coming into a tree. It's a gentle one to start. And breathing in and open. And breathing out back to the middle. And breathing in. Make that connection. Make that seal. And feel that nice open pelvis, open space, open heart, hands pressing towards the center, really stabilizing our pose. Good, lots of breathing here. Full breath in, notice your 2 sides, full breath out. And just one more. And then nice and slowly, let's start to bring this leg forward. And we're back to 2 feet. Full breath in. And full breath out. Good, so make sure that you have a little bit of space near you because we're going to step out a little bit. So either hands to hips or holding on. We're going to step left toes out, drop onto that heel. And then come right into tree. So if you want, you can have 2 chairs near you, or you can be near a wall in a chair. If you need the support, we're going to step right leg out and coming back to the other side. So breathing in here. As we exhale, we're going to step out. We're grounded on 2 feet. We're going to shift our weight. Come into our tree, hold on if you need, full breath in, a tiny step out. It doesn't have to be big, keep it in control, both feet grounded. Shift your weight, we're strong, stable, aligned, make the connection, full breath in. Step that foot out, ground down. So one more time, each way, make the connection, feel stable and strong. Full breath in, that's our fuel. Step it out and coming back to center, full breath in and lower slowly down. Ground down, hands to heart, full breath in. Deep breath out. Wow, our balance so beneficial, not just for our physical mind, but really to quiet us down internally in the mind. Such a benefit, really brings us into the present and helps us really maintain that place. So breathing in, and it's all a big practice. The more we do it, the easier it becomes. Exhale, reaching the arms. So doing what we can here, a nice big circle or a half circle, taking it out, around and up. Exhale, reach the arms back, clasping and moving on our breathing. Inhale and exhale, hands to heart, chin softens. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to swim the arms behind. We're clasping, opening. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, moving on our breathing. Taking the arms up. Exhale, pulling the hands to center. Inhale, reach up, reach out, reach back, clasping. And last time, reach out, reach up, and hands to heart. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And reaching the arms all the way down. We're going to take that left arm up and we're going to turn and look towards the right. So it doesn't matter how far we're going, just releasing out head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, we're going to bring everything back to the middle. We're going to lower that arm down and moving on our breathing. It's fluid. Taking the arm up or out as we turn the head, opposite, and taking it side to side. So we're really smooth with our movements. Good, breathing in. So when one ends, the other begins. And that's the same with the breathing. As the breath is finishing, the next breath is happening. So there's fluidity. Inhaling, good, your breath or mine. Last one, each way. So we really hear that steady breathing, quieting mind, quieting the excess chatter in the mind. Not always easy to do. And pausing here. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, shoulders release. Inhale, shoulders lift towards the ears. And then exhale, they soften down. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, shoulders release. Take a full breath in with the shoulders relaxing. And as we exhale, we're going to just let the left ear tip towards the left shoulder. If you want to put your hand on your right shoulder to stabilize it, if that feels good for you, do it. If you just want to be here, letting gravity do its thing with the breath, do that. We're all breathing our deepest breaths. One more here. And inhaling nice and slowly, we take it up to center. Take a big breath in. Lower that hand down if it's lifted. And as we exhale now, we're going to tip the right ear to the right shoulder. If you want to take your hand, you can. If you want to just let it be free, do that. Notice the two sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. And just one more full breath in. And deep breath out. And then nice and slowly, we come back to center. And let's take a nice breath in, reach the arms out, around, stopping there, taking them up and out, around, and all the way down. Take a full deep breath in, sealing in our new posture, our new space, our new clarity. Full breath out. And from here, we'll make our way into Shavasana. So I'm inviting you back to your chair. I'm inviting you to lay down on a mat or get on a nice couch or bed and get nice and comfortable. I'm going to hit my lights so that it's nice and dim. And I'm going to come nice and close to everybody so that I can be even more in your presence. And so finding your space, whatever that is, if you want to get legs up, you can stack some pillows under your legs or legs up the wall, or even sitting at the wall is really a beautiful way to end. So from whatever space you're in, if it's safe to close the eyes, go ahead and do that. And we start to make this amazing connection now deeper and deeper into our whole internal space. We've cleared out any busyness. We've cleared out any tension and tightness. And we've hopefully created balance and harmony internally so that we really feel steady in our space, balanced and even, so that anything that comes our way, we know how to navigate within it and around it, so it doesn't fluster us so much. So let's take a big breath in, filling up your whole entire space, because we've opened everything and strengthened everything, and now it's time to absorb everything. And then exhale. And a big breath in, filling up. And exhale deeply. And last one, big breath in. And allowing the exhale just roll itself out slowly. As it does, we deepen our connection to everything below us. We feel strong and stable and at ease, in and out. And a full breath in to seal that in. And a long, deep breath out. And just like the sand in the hourglass, we feel nice and grounded and secure and safe in our space. And at the same time, we feel light, open and free, yin and yang. We are balanced. Let's seal that in with a full deep breath in. And a long deep breath out. And I'm just going to invite you to linger in your Shavasana as long as you need or want. I'm going to close our practice so that we feel deeply connected. And then make the rest of your practice personal for you. And may we be happy and healthy. And may we navigate through all of life's obstacles and transitions with grace and strength and focus. And may we know peace within all of life's circumstances. And from my light to yours, Namaste.